Doesn't it boost your mood when the sun comes out like this? It's so lovely. Excited, this is one that I buy in Walmart. Oh, Sarah Jane, I love this one. We've got our sweet potato fries, our chicken kebab. Oh, so tasty. Got a bit of a crunch and soft inside. Now I think I might get this one, it's a bit different. Let's go and see what springtime things we can find. Good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. I just realised it's probably not morning when you're actually watching this. It is so lovely and sunny, which is amazing after having some really rubbish weather lately. We're heading out, so I was going to pick up the camera and let you come and join us. We're heading out to one of the big supermarkets. I'll tell you why when we get there, when we're in the car. We need to go and buy something. So I was going to pick up the camera and let's go and see what kind of like spring things they've got. I feel like picking up maybe some wax melt, something like that. So go and have a little wander together, a little bit of a chat. And we're going to be doing some other spring shopping and various other bits and pieces together in this video as well. So I really hope that you'll enjoy hanging out with us. Let's go and see what springtime things we can find. Doesn't it boost your mood when the sun comes out like this? It's so lovely. Anyone decorating for spring? Have you got a new wreath on the door? Are you putting out your bulbs? Doing little planty bits? Let us know what you're doing to celebrate the start of spring. Just opened a little gift that's just come through the door. Isn't that lovely? Look. Really pretty spatula. It's from our friends Lee and Nick, and I was expecting something really horrible. Instead it's something really pretty. So thank you, boys. So we're just pulling up at Asda, and the reason being because we need a whole stack of towels because we're worried about the garage flooding while we're on holiday. We've had a lot of rain and it's got really wet, hasn't it?
Yes.
Sorry, it's really sunny. So Aid's come up with the idea today of getting a whole load of towels down there because what we don't want is the flooding when we're away and it then sort of like affecting...
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to dry it out whilst we're away.
Which is what you usually do, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, when the weather gets good, it's a lot better than it was before. It's in no way as bad as it was before, but you just want to try and keep it dry. So that's really what we're trying to do. But when it comes to proper springtime, I will be resealing outside again, which you should really do anyway.
But it's more sort of like precautionary that we're doing this. And I want to go and check out some of the pretty stuff in there. I'm going to do a little bit of a food shop because we're visiting our son tomorrow. And I said I would take him a week's load of shopping. We've never come shopping here before. We've popped in briefly for some storage boxes once when we moved in. And that's been it. Looking at these, Aid saw some online for $3.50, which is why we've come here.
I'm going to put these here anyway.
$4.46. Okay, right, we found all of these. So the ones that we're after, I think we are going to go for this £4.46 one. That's really pretty. I've just noticed a little stitch storage basket as well with really cute soft ears. Oh, I like this little tray here. Oh, that's quite sweet. Oh, wax melts I was after as well. I love that. That's so pretty. £8. There's some really nice things in here actually. And here as well. I am so excited. This is one that I buy in Walmart and it's been out of stock. It is so nice. They've got some really nice ones. £2. That's really good. All three for £5. I love these little photo frames. These are so cute. £2. There's a white one, a green one, and a larger one for £4. I was pleased to get my wax melts. My happy home. I'm so pleased because I'm down to like just only a couple of the cubes now that I picked up in the States, and I haven't seen any for the last few trips. And Aid picked up that one for his mum as well. So it's £3, £4, £5, and then just on their own they're £2. I am now going to fix up some dinner. It's so lovely and sunny. I fancy like a really light meal. When it's cold and wet, you just want the heavier comfort foods, but today is so lovely. I just want to eat healthy and light. So I'm going to go with a homemade chicken kebab. That's what I'm doing tonight. I've got some natural yogurt. I'll leave the recipe. It's actually a Waitrose recipe that has inspired this, and I've used it quite a few times over the years. I'm just going to pop in some natural yogurt And then we have got some shawarma spice there. That's also Waitrose there. It does say on the recipe though, if you haven't got this, to use cumin. I really love how this smells. It's so, so good. It's almost got like a cinnamoniness to it. So I'm gonna do, because I'm doing a less amount than the recipe, so I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon, and we are going to juice 1 lemon as well. That's gonna go in there. And our chicken is gonna go into marinade. It says up to 2 hours, but to be honest, we're really hungry, so we might only leave it for a shorter time. I want to go and film a video upstairs, a journaling video for my journaling channel. So, oh, I tell you what else I wanted to do. I'll share that with you. Oh, I've got pips now in there. Hold on, I'll tell you what I was going to share with you in a minute. Let's get this done first. I always do that. I flip from one thing to the next. I get really excited. I should have maybe tried to take the pips out beforehand. We might have pips in here now. The other half of the lemon I'm saving for the salad. I'm going to do salad with this, and also homemade sweet potato fries as well. I'm very hungry today, really hungry. Right, I am going to chop up my chicken thighs. I've got all Louis shopping as well, so we're going to head over tomorrow to see. So he's got a good load of goodies. Mix that all up. I'm going to leave that in the fridge, go and continue what I was about to do, go and film that video, and then make dinner in a bit. I wanted to say as well, we went to HomeSense the other day, and Aid filmed all like the springtime bits and pieces in there. They did have some really nice things. They didn't actually have that much in Asda. I guess it's not a very big Asda that we just went to. But have a look at what they've got in HomeSense at the moment, because it's really, really lovely. And I'd love to know about your spring decor, what you've been doing. Have you got things? Do you collect things over the years? And have you seen anything really lovely out there at the moment? So we're in HomeSense, and both my sister and I have got Christmas gift cards to spend, so we thought we would check out all the pretty spring things. I love the little stall, $14.99. That's so cute to put a plant on. Oh, I like this one actually. That is so nice. Oh, Sarah Jane, I love this one. Do you often find though that I then struggle to put a plant in it, because then I have to, yeah, because then I need a plant pot to match. Loads and loads of plant stands here. I really like these. Mum used to have lots of things like this when we were kids.
That would be nicer if it was wooden.
Yeah, I agree. I really like these. Oh, I quite like this one. Oh, I like the green one. Oh no, it's a bit shiny.
I know, it looks the one over there. That's one.
Yeah. Oh, there's a green one at the back here. Little mosaic one.
I like the top of that.
Yeah, me too. I like that one. How much are these? $16.99. These flowers are really pretty, although they do look a bit fake, don't they? £12.99, that's not a bad price actually. Really nice. Organisers and notebooks. I was drawn to this one.
for work.
Oh yeah, that's quite
Look,
cool.
that is a beautiful marriage.
Look at the spine of it as well.
That is beautiful. $12.99.
It's like inside.
These are really nice books. Mexico.
No.
What about?
You always find the fun stuff. What else have you found? Oh, that's so cool. That's a really good pair. Oh, look, loads of photo albums.
Snack credit. Lisa?
Yeah?
That's for the snack credit.
Is it?
Yeah. That's very good.
Bright coloured stuff here. Oh, be careful. I just... Sarah Jane!
I found for Gareth.
Sarah
Nice.
Jane, I really thought you were going to drop that then. Stop. Put your cookbook stand on.
I like that.
Oh, I quite like these. Oh, look! I'm hoping to get a bar sign or something in...
That would be nice in your pantry.
Oh yeah, it would actually. I am after a dish like this, but in green or teals. That one's too big, and that one's too small. I just found a load more. I love that. Similar to what we've already got though. These are the greens. I really, really like some nice ones along here. Some Le Creuset over there. I think I might get this one. It's a bit different. Starting to prepare dinner. I've got some sweet potato fries to go in the oven. I am making a salad just with mixed cabbage, lemon juice and salt. To make a tzatziki as well, yogurt sauce with yogurt, mint sauce and cucumber as well. Tzatziki, I've got the yogurt, mint sauce with some vinegar I'll add and the cucumber. It's really, really good. I don't need to add any extra vinegar to that. It is perfect as it is. I'm going to put the sweet potato fries in. They take about 40 minutes, and when they've got about 20 minutes left to go, I'm going to add these chickpeas and put seasoning on them as well, so they go nice and crunchy. Chicken is ready to go in the air fryer. Air fry kebabs. Baked chickpeas with a bit of seasoning are so delicious. You can eat them as little snacks. They are so, so tasty. Got a bit of a crunch and soft inside. I think they're in the oven for about 20 odd minutes on 180. Really, really tasty. Our sweet potato fries, our chicken kebab, tomatoes, and we've got, I forgot to take pitters out and they're in the garage in the freezer. So we've got toasted wraps, tzatziki, and the salad. This looks really yummy. Sorry, this is a couple of nights later. I wanted to share another meal with you. I'm having one of those evenings of cleaning out the fridge and using up all the leftovers. I'm going to do a frittata. I've just greased my pie dish and I've got a load of carrots that need using up, and we're going on holiday as well, so we're cleaning out the fridge. So instead of having chips tonight, because also we're trying to eat healthily and clean, I am turning the carrots into fries. So we're having carrot fries. I'm doing cheese and mushroom frittata. Anyone ever made frittata before? I don't know if I prefer it to omelette. It's basically in the oven, so it's a little bit healthier than an omelette, I think. Well, I use up less oil. Do you prefer omelette or frittata?
What's the difference?
Well, omelette you put in the pan, don't you?
Is frittata based off of quiche and the pastry? I love quiche. But I love it. Oh, it's probably frittata then, maybe.
going to put my onions and mushrooms. If I had peppers, I would use those as well, but I used them in, Aid used them in frittata last night. Let's pop those in there. That looks very nice. Fajitas last night. So I've got our pan. I am going to mix. I've got a whole load of eggs to use up as well. So I think, I'm just wondering how many eggs, because we thought we might do banana scramble for brunch one morning, and I would like 3 left for that. So that leaves 4 for the frittata. So that's quite nice. So that's kind of like 2 eggs each. Nice thing with the frittata is that I love it hot and I love it cold. Yeah, I really like it. So what we often do is actually have half of the dish for dinner and then half the following day cold for lunch. I quite like that. I don't actually measure anything out. I've just got the 4 eggs and I'm just going to do a splash of milk. I'm going to whisk that up together and add loads of cheese. We're not ones for meat in anything like this. We prefer it meat free. I'm not a fan of like ham or chicken or anything like that, or sausage in something, but obviously if you wanted that you could add it. We're the same with pizza. We prefer it all meat free. It's just our personal choice, so it's entirely up to you. If you've got anything like that, you can add it. And now I'm just going to pour the egg over the top. It's like our omelette mix. Just gonna add a bit of salt. Add a little bit of pepper. And grate. Actually, I'm not even going to grate the cheese. I'm just going to slice it because that would be quicker. And I'm going to add a few cherry tomatoes on the top as well. You could actually, I'll tell you what I should have done, grated the cheese and actually put the cheese in it over the mushrooms. That would be quite nice. Although saying that, we're trying to go a bit healthier, so I don't want as much cheese as I would maybe usually add. So what I'm going to do is actually mix this in and then do a little bit of cheese on top with the tomatoes. So let's mix that in a bit. So we've got cheese in it. Go. Spinach would be nice in this as well. Anything else green. You know, when you're at the stage of going away and you're just trying to use up, we've been just trying to go through the fridge and just try and make use of what we've got, a meal plan around what's in there rather than go out and buy things. That's what we've been doing this week. So fajitas was last night, which was really nice. Tomorrow I'm going to cook up some fish. I bought some fish and in the sale, in the ticketed, yellow ticketed in Lidl, so I'm going to have that. And I've got in here, I've got half a sweet potato, so I'm going to make that. I've got a little bit of cucumber, so I can make a bit of salad on the side. I've got half a courgette, and I've got some celery, so that's all going to go in the quinoa tomorrow. So we're going to have that with quinoa, smoked haddock and sweet potato fries. That's going to be tomorrow, and we are pretty much down. I might actually mix that with some potato fries. I've got 1 potato left, so actually I'll do potato and sweet potato fries. So I think we're slowly getting there. I've got 1 day without a meal, so I might even do a freezer meal that day. Right, let's slice up some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to bake some cherry tomatoes as well. I love them baked. I'll pop them in the pan with the carrots. Let's just slice these up. I'm finding at the moment that cherry tomatoes really don't have much flavour. You can definitely tell that they're out of season. That's something I like about going to warmer countries. The taste of their tomatoes are so good. Or when you grow them yourself in the summer. There's something about a warm vine tomato. Even when you pick it, you just have that smell on your hands. I love tomatoes so much. Season that. I need to fill up the salt cellar. Aid, could you do that please? That's a little job, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Sprinkle that. And I'm going to stick this in the oven. I'm going to test it after 20 minutes. I'm just throwing in some of the cherry tomatoes in with the carrots. All right, it's been in 35 minutes. The carrots were in just a little bit longer. I put them in just as I was started to make the frittata. This looks so nice. I actually wonder if it actually tastes nicer cold. I really like it hot, but it's really, really good cold as well. So I'm already looking forward to lunch tomorrow. Right, let's ease off those edges. This is going to be so delicious. There we go. Carrot fries, grilled tomatoes, sweet corn and frittata. It's really early in the morning. Aid's about to head into the office and I've just remembered I need to make a Mother's Day card because we come back and I just want to make sure that it's been sent. So I am quickly making a Mother's Day card. Anyone else make their own cards? I have a bit of a thing with making cards. I do quite like making them, but sometimes I feel like I have to make them. I definitely prefer to make them to keep the costs down, and I do really begrudge spending a lot of money on a card. Saying that though, there's certain people I don't make cards for because I know they're not appreciated and I don't want to give them my time. So I generally, if you receive a card, a handmade card from me, I must really like you. Either that or I'm feeling really tight and I don't want to spend the money on a card. Saying that, I generally, if I send my dad one, I do a Moonpig one, and because he's in the States, it's just easier. Saying that, even though it's local there, I think it's a local place they send them, they still don't always arrive on time. But do you send cards? Do you make them? How do you tend to do yours? And if you do buy them, where do you tend to buy yours from? So I've got a whole load of bits here from Paper Maze. This is like an ad gifted thing, although I'm not really doing this as a promotional thing. They send me bits and pieces to use on my journaling channel. And I've got loads left over here. So I've made a few cards with this actually. And I tend to always use the same design with making cards as well. I have loads and loads of card blanks still left over from when I used to have a wedding stationery company, which was nearly 10 years ago. I finished that. And so I've got loads and loads of card blanks and envelopes left. So I just do a square in the middle and then a bit of a design. And that's it. And I always rough up the edges. And it's just a really, really good way. At the end of the day, I've got all this paper stash and pretty bits and pieces. I've got some alphabet stickers going on now. I've got everything here. So for me, it just seems stupid to go out and spend a fortune on a card when I can quickly knock one up. I think this took me about 5 minutes. And it's done, and I've saved myself, how much would you pay for a card these days? I don't even know, £3, something like that. So, and Aid's got a card for his mum, ready for Mother's Day. He did forget it, and it took me by surprise because I'd said goodbye to him, and then there was I heard the key in the door about 10 minutes after he'd left, and he realised he'd left it on the desk, so he did come back to it. But I hope the mums like their Mother's Day cards. My mum's got hers already as well. I'm feeling very organised with cards so far this year. Thought I'd finish off the video in here actually, and also just go through some of your comments as well. I forgot to say, yes, my sister loved her Loungefly, thank you. She was so pleased. A few of you asked. It's really difficult to film when you're around family and like everyone's excited and there's lots going on. It's really, really difficult to film sometimes. But yes, she was very happy, thank you. And lots of you said how much you love my outfit, thank you. I've packed it ready for our wedding anniversary and I'm very, very excited. And lots of you are saying that you love all the charity shops as well. Let me know, by the way, if ever you find anything, let me know. For some reason, I find it really exciting when other people find things as well. And I love watching other people going charity shop shopping, even though you know it's like you can't go back and rebuy it or order it. It's just still exciting. Lots of you batch cooking as well, which is very cool. So Jenny also says that they watched Long Legs and they also think that they also felt it was a bit hyped up and found it a little bit disappointing. And I agree, Black Phone was so much better. That was something we really enjoyed actually when we did Horror Nights. The black phone was ringing, it was quite cool. And I agree with you, Vicky. Olive Garden have really good pasta and salads and breadsticks, really good. Thank you to Dina for saying that my vlogs are like a warm comfort hug. I thought that was really, really sweet. Thank you. I also wanted to say, Sandra, I know it's a little while ago, but you've had such a good idea and you've made me rethink my craft space. You've said about, why don't I put the paper that's at the top of my calyx unit in my craft space, the paper stash actually down below. I really, really like that idea, and then have all the pretty journals on the top. I'm going to do that, I think, next time I do a sort out in there. I'm going to do that. I've already filmed another craft reorganisation. I've done some other changes in there. That's coming up. But I think next time when I go in next time, there's a few other bits and pieces I want to do. I think I might do that. Thank you, Sandra. And Susan asked about, why don't I put some, like a display board on the wall where my mood board is. I think because it's a new build, we're quite reluctant to put some things on the wall. I've got the hooks in there now, but also I'm not quite sure where I want everything to go at the moment. So it's all a little bit of a, I don't know, seeing how things go. I would like another desk along there, so I'm not sure at the moment, and I'm a bit reluctant at the moment to put too much on the walls until I know exactly what I want going on. And Jill asked if my white set of drawers are from IKEA. Yes, they are. And everyone feeling the same about their craft space and loving organising it and tidying it and re-going through things just as much as the crafting. It's like another hobby, isn't it? And everybody else saying as well that they have loads and loads of projects on the go. Somebody actually said this in my Patreon group recently, that they'd heard, I think it was a psychologist or somebody, said that it's good to have lots of projects on the go. So rather than it being a negative thing, somebody had made the comment a while back about I should maybe do one project at a time and finish it. And crafters generally don't do that, which is how this conversation came up in our community. That we've always got loads going on. And yeah, somebody actually said that apparently it's a good thing to have lots of projects on the go. It gives you choice. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish up now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you found anything really pretty in the spring, like, I was going to say spring sales, not in the spring sales, but like in the spring stores at the moment. Anything, let me know. I would like a new wreath for the door. We've got our winter one still on there. It's not overly wintry, but it has got cones and that on it. But the spring one has got eggs on it, so I haven't wanted the spring one on there because I didn't want Easter eggs. I need one that goes in between, so I'm on the lookout for one of those. So if you see one anywhere, please let me know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the vlog next week. Bye.